Well, welcome guys to another video. This will be a continuation of the key to consistently winning trades and profitability in trading. I did a video about the introduction to it and we talked about sticking to one pair. We talked about knowing where the market is going to. And I just released a video this morning talking about SMT between XAU EUR and XAU USD, which is very, very important video, by the way. Very, very important. Nobody talks about this. I searched all over, YouTube, online, Google, trying to see if I can find a correlating pair that can give me precise and exact price movement of when trading gold. I could find none, so I had to make some because God enabled me to spot this, and it has been working really, really great. And it is the reason how I've been spotting reversals beforehand, even before they happen. So check the video; is the latest video I just uploaded before this one. So in continuation from where we left from, without wasting time, the key to consistently winning and profitability in trading. Now, we talked about the issue of knowing where price is going to. We also talked about the issue of sticking to one pair, and I'm trying to make them step by step because I don't want to give you all the points all at once. They will get you confused. So we go step by step. Once you are focused on now one pair, I believe that those who watch the video are focused on one pair right now. They have chosen their asset that are going to be trading, and now they've also focused on knowing where the price is going to. And I even did a video just this morning trying to educate or trying to show you guys how you can spot or how you can know the bias of where price is headed to based on liquidity and based on other confluences like SMT and other PDRAs. So in this video, we're going to be talking about fear. Another reason or another secret to consistently winning in trading is to get rid of fear. Now, guys, fear is quite a big deal. Fear. We have fear in missing out. We have fear in entering trades. We have fear in holding trades, and we have fear in executing or taking profits or partials. And so, in generally, fear is a problem here. Now, I want you to take a look at this in this manner. Why do we often fear? Because you see, I like talking about trading and relating it with the spiritual world. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in Yeshua. And so many times in the Bible, it has been written. So many times you're being told, "Do not fear. Do not be afraid. Do not fear." Why do you think God is emphasizing so much about fear? Because fear is what is holding us humanity back. We hold the power and we hold the capability to achieve whatever we want to achieve in life. But you see, when the fear comes in, it destroys everything. Now, the most and most, like the most thing that often I find so, I don't know, I should call it disgusting or disappointing, is that we are fearing even when we are very, very well aware that our strategy works. Because you see, for example, you have back tested your strategy for a couple of months, you have the data. For example, SMT happened here, price went up. SMT is happening right here, you'll see prices also going up. If you take a look back then in some other places, when you compare gold and like this is an example, you know that it works. But now you come in here, now you know that it's going to be going high. Instead of taking this long here where the market opens, maybe for example there, and you're putting your stop loss here, and maybe targeting the highs over there or the new highs, you'll be like, there's just that fear coming in. You start questioning, what if it comes? Or maybe if the market starts reversing and coming down here, you start now fearing, oh, I have to accept this trade. I cannot accept this loss. Fear is the problem here that we have to deal with. Why should you fear if you already have back tested and you have enough data that your strategy is 100% working? 100% working doesn't mean that you're going to be winning all trades 100%. It just means that your setup or your edge is profitable. No matter the losses, even if you can have 10 losses in a row, but still profitable. That's what I'm talking about. Meaning that if you're taking 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 2, and you're having maybe, for example, you've had like 10 wins, 10 losses, or you've had like maybe only 10 wins and 12 losses, you are still profitable because you're taking 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4R. The worst scenario is breaking even, or the worst scenario is maybe being in a drawdown of maybe 1 to 2%, which is very common. You can easily get back that on the next trade. But now, when fear kicks in, you start having worries because this is something that has happened to me, guys. It has happened to me like a lot of times. I take trades, like I see my setup, but you have that fear inside. You feel like, what if it goes against me? What if this happened? What if that is the first thing we need to get rid of? That is the issue of not fearing. That's number one. Then number two, we have, stop trying to be correct. Stop trying. Stop trying to be correct, because you see, we can never be correct in this game. In this game, we can never be correct because at the end of the day, we gotta lose. But at some point, we have to lose, yes, and winning is the ultimate goal. So stop trying to be correct in a manner that you want the trades to always win, and if anything happens that is not like winning, you start having emotions, and you start being impulsive, you start misbehaving in the charts. You're trying to be correct because you can't we're not controlling these markets. A logarithm does that. All you have to do is just read price, follow our plan, and let fate decide. We can't really try to be, trying to be correct is like trying to avoid losses. They have something in common. Trying to avoid losses is trying to be correct. And trying to avoid losses is literally welcoming them. When you try to avoid losses, uh, you're giving you're giving the losses a way to come in. So instead, focus on your edge. You have back tested, and you see there are some traders who often talk about do not back test it for losers. I don't even listen to those kind of nonsense, because how can you trust a system that you have not backtested? Backtesting is literally you trying. Actually, backtesting is the hijacking of the experience that you need to earn in trading, for you to be able to be profitable. Because you see, you need experience in everything. So backtesting, when I start going back here, I'm hijacking that experience in real time. I'm hijacking that experience. I'm gaining it like it is a cheat code. So they tell you do not backtest. Then what are you supposed to be doing? How can you trade something you've not backtested and you don't have enough data? Like, it doesn't really make sense. So anybody who tells you that don't backtest, avoid backtesting, those are fake traders. Avoid them at all cost. Now, another one, do not care about the results. Don't care about the results. You see, when you're too attached about results, you are too attached about winning. When you're too attached about winning and you care so much about winning, it's gonna affect your psychology. Emotions are gonna kick in, and when emotions starts kicking in, that's where the problems comes in. Because when I think our minds, whenever we are emotional, we can't really make good decisions. Anytime you have fear, you have anger, you have greed, anytime emotions kicks in, you're not gonna win it. So it's only good. I know it's not easy. Saying these things is easy, guys. It's easy saying them. Even me talking about it, I'm not perfect. Like, I'm just being real with you guys. I'm not perfect. I myself. Sometimes I have fears. Sometimes I try to be correct. Sometimes I try to avoid trades, to avoid losing trades. Mm, You know, and you see, they do happen because I can't say that I'm a guru in trading. In life, we all learn as we move. So let nobody tell you that, they don't make mistakes. And there's this group of traders who often like feeling, like making others feel like they're doing nothing in life. I urge you to avoid them, because you see, you find somebody posting a Lambo, somebody posting they just made a 15K, 20K, 30K, 100K, and so on, but they don't show you the behind the scenes of how they made it. They don't show you behind the scenes of how many times they've lost or how many times they've failed. They're only there trying to show you how they're winning. So they're trying to make you feel like you're doing nothing in your life. Avoid those kind of people, because at the end of the day, They're not helping you. They're not even motivating you. They are taking away that 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 spirit that of you trying and also trying to be somewhere. They're taking it away by trying to show you that you don't know how to trade. You shouldn't be even trading and so on. So focus on people who shows results and also shows behind the scenes of those results. For example, they lost, they went through this and that. They can show you their trading records. You see the red and greens, red and greens, red and greens, red and red and red, without hiding anything. But people only shows you how they win and win and win and win and win. Okay, there's a problem there. They definitely want to scam you something. So, lastly, I want to talk about journaling. You see, backtesting is as important as journaling. You see, you cannot change what you don't have data about. For example, if I took trades right now this morning, my brain won't remember exact details why that trade won or lost, because our brains have a lot to encounter during the day, during the like you I can't explain to you the trades I took 15 days ago or maybe 3 weeks ago. I can't, like, nobody can do that. Like, 2 weeks ago or last month I took this trade on this date, the next day I did. It can't work like that. That's why we have journals. So we have to journal everything right down, so that when there's a problem, we have consistent losses, we can come and take a look at our journals and see what exactly is happening. What is that consistent habit that keeps on showing up? Then you can be able to find a pattern that can give us solutions to the problem we are having. So when you're journaling your trades, journaling your emotions, journaling your losses and everything, when you need data to be able to make an important decision, either in a change of strategy or either in a change of how you approach the markets, you have a data you can go back to, and it is a data that is not only dated for only a day. Like, it's something that happens for weeks, for months, and a lot of days. So you have enough data that you can read and be able to get your answers from. So that will be this for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment on what you think. If you'd like me to cover any concept or any question you have, you can leave it in the comment section. I'll be able to check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's keep on learning and winning. Cheers.